You did what you thought was right. As you always do.
Dahlia would never harm another person. And now she slipped through the cracks. Another ghost in the wind.
This city is not kind to its ghosts.
Especially not when it's infested with vampires.
That's why we're gonna find her before they do.
They already found us.
Protect the children, at any cost. As if preying on the innocent wasn't enough for them. They come for the most vulnerable.
I would call them cowards, but they are just mindless scavengers looking for an easy meal.
I've got something they can chew on right here.
Ah, Logan. Together again. Just like old times. The elements bow to me!
Crude, but effective.
Consider it done. You shouldn't try. You'll only embarrass yourself.
Face your end!
How long have you been waiting to do that?
There are worse things than death. And I can make them happen for you.
I should have been more vigilant. Dahlia was on her own here, alone with her burgeoning abilities.
There was only so much you could do. Think how many mutants have faced the same difficulties.
All of them?
It seems a requirement of our upbringing to face such undeserved trials.
It falls to us to ensure that doesn't happen. Not here, not anywhere.
I'm gonna rip you a new one.
As they say, it gets the job done.
This is what you came for. And still, my power grows.
This time for
You can be my sidekick anytime.
It was your time.
Really starting to grind my gears.
Do you think I will give up?
It ain't even satisfying tearing these things apart. I can't tell if they even care.
They may not care, but whoever lords over these pitiful creatures will miss them.
They're probably making more as quickly as we end them.
You're just a ray of sunshine today, kid.
I am always a ray of sunshine, reflected into your eyes.
That's the magic I know.
До свидания. So
Nice move, bub.
I will show you true power.
good work. Be happy you can still draw breath.
time is coming. This vampire infestation couldn't have sprung up overnight. There are too many of them.
Blade usually has these things under control.
He seems to have fallen behind.
You can tell him yourself. I don't care to be
Stay down. Want it done right, gotta do it yourself. Maybe it's time you quit this racket.
very effective.
At least we got here in time to protect the children.
Why bother protecting society's dregs? Hmm? It is beneath your stature.
Beneath me, all I see is you.
The new breed vampires are an evolution, just as mutants were before them. But vampires continue to grow. Mutants remain tethered to humanity, a broken branch on the evolutionary tree. These cast-offs are not your family. They are fuel. There is a food chain, and it is time we ate up.
Confirmed. Targets are valid. I'd like to see Faustus fight these guys.
Surely you see it. Just as mutants push humanity ever closer to the ash heap, so too will this new breed. It is the natural order.
There is nothing natural about what you've done.
Any mutant seeking to dominate humanity does not speak for us. You're a good friend.
You're lucky that's as far as I'm taking it.
Our long wait is at an end. Our time has come.
There is
We are not done yet.
If you were truly evolved, you would see how your actions against those who cannot defend themselves are misguided.
Oh, does humanity shed a tear for their countless meals? Do they care about their meat?
One does not justify the other. Your mind is twisted.
I am seeing things more clearly than ever.
I am still the center of attention.
Let's make this quick.
You make a good point.
You sure about that? Bad luck.
That will do.
Be turned back.
Looks like we need a medic.
Regroup and await reinforcements.
Guess I'll be keeping him busy. Still getting better after all these years.
Prepare yourself. is a good day.
I must not falter again.
It's the best. Now. You won't survive another encounter. A change of mind?
Brace yourself.
Whatever works for you.
Hydra Mortalis!
You are not. Accept your fate.
Elements will never grow tired.
Armed Delta responding.
We aren't through with them yet.
As mutants, we should understand my kind has faced better than anyone.
You chose to align yourself with these creatures. Our paths are nothing alike.
I chose to move beyond the limitations of humanity, and I have no regret.
Coming at me now. Still want a piece? Hope you're ready.
Very effective.
There is nowhere to run.
Come get it.
Now you will see. I will waste no more time.
Well, Granny hit harder than that.
Her will.
One of ours took a hit.
Armed Beta moving into position.
It is the beginning of the end.
Glad you've got my back.
I have your back.
I owe you a soda. Tap that baby. That looked like it hurt.
I will deliver you from her grasp.
Good work.
They would still battle the elements?
Now is my...
Whatever gets the job.
Here I am.
Lilith told me I'm special.
This will have to...
We prevail. For now. Drop! That was a quarter of my power. I'm glad the training stayed with you.
The danger room left an impression. As you did with Sin. She won't be back.
It's why she was here in the first place that concerns me.
Agreed. This is bigger than us. If we're going to take on Sin,
And find Dahlia.
we need reinforcements.
Most of the X-Men are off-planet dealing with the Shi'ar brood war.
Don't worry. The Midnight Suns will help.
Storm, is it?
Indeed. You must be the hunter. Magic told me about you.
Why does that make me nervous?
Nothing but good things, I promise. Thank you for welcoming me into your home. I must say, this place is unlike anything I've seen before. There is an air of mystery and wonder, but it feels welcoming and safe all at the same time. How curious.
The Abbey is special. It even holds secrets that I have not uncovered.
Sounds unique indeed. I can already see the similarities between here and Xavier's school. Speaking of, what do you think is the most interesting part of the Abbey?
Those who reside here make each day interesting and fresh.
Yes, the people are the lifeblood of a community. I can say the same for Xavier's school as well. The students are all colorful characters.
There's never a dull moment in these halls.
If there was ever silence, I would grow worried. Apologies. I have been dominating the conversation. Have you any questions for me?
I do not have any right now.
I'll be around if you change your mind.
Sin messed up big time trying to bite Magic. Heard Storm put her in her place. Been meaning to ask, when you woke up and saw a half-vampire in the Abbey, well, was your first thought about killing me?
You had not proven yourself an enemy, so I did not treat you as such.
As long as you think fast, there's a fine line between choosing your target and hesitating. If I become a threat to the rest of you, or to the people out in the world, what I'm asking is, if I lost control, would you stop me? Could you do what needs doing?
If you are ever a threat to yourself and others, I will treat you like any other vampire.
Good. I don't know how Lilith does her thing, but I refuse to become one of her fallen. If there's ever a question, I want you to know my answer.
I understand.
All right, then. Okay, I didn't mind that.
I have something for you.
A t-shirt with I Heart Spider-Man above J. Jonah Jameson's face.
Components for shop class.
Almost as good.
So, what do you think of Storm?
I am eager to work alongside her.
She has that effect on people.
Even on you.
She was my mentor. Of course I respected her. But it had to be earned first. Some leaders blather on to avoid making tough decisions. But not Storm.
She did not go into much detail about the extent of her powers, but they sound impressive.
Impressive? She is 100% grade A badass.
100 badasses. Got it.
Ah, you are hopeless.
Magic must really admire Storm. I haven't seen her this chipper since, well...
Glad to have Storm on the Anything else on your mind?
Why are Hydra soldiers willingly turning into vampires?
Define willingly. I think that's Sin's influence.
They must be extremely devoted to agree to such a change.
Or more terrified of what Sin will do if they don't. I wonder how becoming a bloodsucker mixes with the gamma serum already in their systems. I bet that's one hell of a hangover.
Thanks, Carol.
Sure thing.
I still think you were bluffing about that flush. We better get back to stopping the prophecy now.
I could not have predicted this outcome, but it is intriguing.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? You're welcome, Hunter.
Farewell.
Interesting.
Ready to fight some crime?
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
What's up, Hunter?
We could go a few rounds.
Do your thing.
I'm glad to be sharing a space. She's a good one.
We've seen what those rift charges can do. You can't allow Hydra to detonate them here.
Let's dance.
Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
Reading you loud. I'll make good use of this.
I'm on. Now that was something. Let's get him. They will not forget that. Fate is sealed. too weak for this fight.
For the mother, your end.
Here comes a few more.
This shall be a great help.
Now for something real special.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Falter.
We've got hostile reinforcements here. I must be doing something right. So far, so good.
Goodbye.
I feel stronger already. Watch my back! Here we go!
Now it's my turn.
Cannot possibly match your strength.
Looks like they called for help.
Looking good, but don't get cocky.
Dibs on the ugly one.
I think you got him. Do not bother running. I'm starting to see how all those stories about you got started. That's some move. The light will carry you onward.
I owe you a service.
The power of the light.
That must have taken practice.
Can't seem to lose them. Looks like we've got the upper hand.
Want it done right, gotta do it yourself. You attached to that face?
Leave some for the rest of us.
That's one charge down, but you're not out of the woods yet.
Wow, I'm glad you're on our side.
Another Hydra operation foiled. I'll never get tired of hearing that.
Heading to shop class. You in?
I am ready.
Right on. Wait, what's Tony doing here?
It's interesting how you solved the heat problem.
Is that a good interesting or a bad interesting?
Neither. It's just not what I would have done.
Right.
Hey, boss. Fancy meeting you here. I didn't picture you for the technical type. Wait, no, I'm seeing it. You're someone who's always appreciated horsepower.
What brings you here, Tony?
I couldn't sleep. Saw Parker slip off with a backpack full of gadgets. I was tired and bored, so I followed him here. You know, the only time I've seen the Hellride is when it's on fire. You think Robbie will let me poke around under the hood?
Popping the hood is how it eats people.
We're safe. I'm canned beef, you're 17th century jerky, and Parker's full of, spider meat.
Shop class is open to you.
Well, that's nice, boss, but I don't plan to stay if I'm not welcome. Look, this isn't my thing, and I don't want to make it my thing. I'll stick around as long as Robbie and Parker are cool with it.
All right. We should ask them.
The two of you heard me, right?
Yeah. Sure did.
So, what do you think? I'll be completely invisible.
Like Sue Storm?
Like a slightly taller Sue Storm.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. I mean, as long as the shop doesn't become a Stark subsidiary, I'm good.
Scout's honor.
Then welcome to shop class, Tony.
All right. You kids do your thing.
We have no big threats on the horizon, so today we're going to retool some of our gear.
No big threats? What about Lilith?
Shop class deals with known quantities. Lilith alters fundamental scientific principles just by existing. She's way out of our league. Besides, we have a ton of ideas in the backlog for these personal prototypes. It all depends on the components at hand. You already gave me the components. Those will come in handy. So, are we good to go on this project?
I am ready.
Let me know when you're ready to take off.
I am ready to go.
Here we are doing Blaze's dirty work for him. At least we do it better.
Hunter.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
I could not have predicted this outcome, but it is intriguing.
Hey, Hunter. This never gets old. What do you think?
Please tell me it's not another one. These were relatively common at one point in history.
Shh. Tony is work. Later.
Why do you think vampire rhymes with...
Think Dr. No pain, no gain.
timely enhancement. Let us see it in action.
Better to have it and not need it, right? Do your thing.
It's important to heal the mind and...
Later.
Good girl, Charlie.
Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
Hey, Hunt.
I have something for you.
A video of a kitten with its entire head in a jar of peanut butter, and then a puppy licks the peanut butter off the kitten.
Components for shop class.
That's nearly as interesting.
You ever have the feeling like you forgot something really important but aren't sure what it is?
You mean such as how I defeated Lilith centuries ago? Then yes.
I'm having it right now and... Wait. I think... Oh no. Did I feed my cat before I left?
Do not worry. Your cat will be fine on its own for a little while.
Oh, it's not the cat I'm worried about. When Chewie gets hangry, well, hoo boy, better lock your doors and windows.
You cannot be serious.
Actually, you're right. She'd just teleport right through them. You know how hard it is to get that pink goo out of the carpet? Oh, I can't believe I did this. I just know Chewie's going to lay eggs on my pillow again.
Wait, what?
So much mucus.
When are we gonna slay some vamps?
We aren't going anywhere. This is a solo job.
You know how boring solo jobbing by yourself is? Come on!
No way. You're too distracting. I need to be focused out there.
This could be a great bonding experience for us. We could touch steaks.
Blade, you should bring Deadpool.
Ha! See? Let me go put on my vampire hunting undies.
Thanks a lot, Hunter.
I had to learn to work with you. So should he.
But you aren't Deadpool. I've got something.
No, don't tell me. You dead cat wrapped in cabbage? What? What is that?
That is a Hemalisk.
The face not even a Shemalisk could love. If that is a face. Because maybe it's... Okay. definitely not the face.
It's a vampire egg sac, which means now we're on the lookout for...
Vampire bacon sack? Huh? Get it?
What do we have? A full infestation?
If we're lucky.
Then I suggest you eliminate the threat before the vampires can get any stronger.
On it.
Or we pop that sucker like a giant zit. Yeah, no, your idea's great too.
Do what you can down there, Blade. And try not to lose your cool with that merc.
Cough! Did you forget I can hear you? That's okay. Probably just a senior moment.
I wouldn't poke that hornet's nest if I were you.
She probably just needs her daytime meds and a nap. Here. Oh, I love you too, Grammy.
Get ready. And I thought Man-Thing was ugly. Come get it. It sounds to me like they just missed their mama. It's on. Weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation. Who's next? Hemolisks aren't something you just stumbled on out in the open. There must be a major infestation here.
Wouldn't it take time to establish?
Ordinarily, something's off here.
Slowly, the plot thickens.
That's one hell of a move. Time's up for these chumps.
My trigger finger is getting real itchy.
Those Hemolisks are birthing new breed vampires at an alarming rate.
Oh, these aren't the neck-biting handsy types from the movies. Whatever happened to them?
I killed most of them.
Blade?
Don't get any ideas.
Just imagine how strong you'd be if you started drinking blood. Tempting, right?
Don't blame. results are always the same.
Gonna get you for that one. Pretty sure you said eggs back there. So what horrible abomination is pooping these things out?
Usually, they form on the feeding grounds. Places where the new breed vampires leave remains.
Don't puke in the mask. Don't puke in the mask. It's about time! You can all see that too, right? Insert catchphrase here! Stacking them deep today! Ouch!
Easy enough.
Oh, good. The healing factor will fix me up. You do know I have a healing factor, right?
Well done, you two.
What the?
I'll come with. Or should I just stay? Right. Okay. Good talk.
I thought this was gonna be tough. Maybe they thought it was gonna be easy. Do we cancel out?
Vampires are feeding on the civilians. We have to keep these people safe.
This is starting to feel like a real job all of a sudden. Blade's job.
Sure, punk out. It's what you do best.
Since we're gonna be best friends after this, I can't just leave you hanging.
Don't do me any favors. This is gonna hurt. Give the mother my regards in hell.
With extreme vigor. Right in the moneymaker.
You kissed the mother with that mouth? I think you got him. Haven't seen a feeding frenzy in years. Not the vampires I'm used to killing.
Aren't you normally death incarnate to them? They aren't fleeing terror.
None of this is normal. These new breed vampires don't know my name.
Maybe you're slipping. Midnight Sun.
Yeah, keep digging that grave.
Allow me. Sorry, babe. It's not you, it's me.
No half-men. I'm still in my prime.
You must try harder.
Let's do this. And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
Bad luck for you, friendo!
Maybe you should teach me that one.
No one can match mine.
That's a neat trick. Haven't seen a feeding frenzy in years. Not the vampires I'm used to killing.
Aren't you normally death incarnate to them?
None of this is normal. I don't know my name.
Maybe you're slipping since you started moonlighting with the Midnight Suns.
Yeah, keep digging that grave. Who's next? Your mother.
No! We've lost one of the civilians!
Gonna get ya!
Let's do this. Your mother.
friendo.
Maybe you should teach me that one. That's a neat trick.
I am really getting good at that. And that's not cool.
Haven't seen a feeding frenzy in years. Not the vampires I'm used to killing.
Aren't you normally death incarnate to them? They aren't fleeing in terror.
These new breed vampires don't know my name.
Started moonlighting with the Midnight Suns.
Yeah, keep digging that grave. Exactly what I needed.
I was saving this for us. Right in the moneymaker.
Come get it. Feeling strong today.
Like it or not, you all seem to work surprisingly well together.
Something's wrong. Something's changed.
No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm gonna go with new benches.
Vampires attacking civilians in plain sight? That's not vampire protocol.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's really not.
Do you think anyone would notice if I just left you here?
They'll know. Okay, okay. You want answers? I'll call my client. Not here. Back home. Where we're safe from client bots.
Home? You mean my home? The Abbey, which is absolutely 100% not your home? Make the call.
Look, it's late in Latveria now. There's that whole time zone thing, and my client is a physician, you know, working those long physician hours.
Oh, what?
Sweetest guy, but he's a real bear when he's grumpy. Can you come to the chapel? Blade is pissed. Even for Blade. Hey, it wasn't that bad.
Are you serious? It was awful.
Quit being a pussycat. No one got hurt.
No one got hurt yet. I don't care what you do in your off time. But when we're out on missions, you don't jeopardize the team. Got it?
It's cute when you set up boundaries.
I'm serious. You pull any of that crap that might put us in danger, and it's over for you. End of discussion.
What have you been doing, Ebony?
An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar.
Don't worry, I'll stay very far away from the guy with the pointy stakes. Banana! Thanks for the save there. I thought Blade was gonna stab me again.
Are you all right?
All right is subjective, but I'm still breathing.
I was hoping the two of you would not fight.
I can play nice all day when we're out there kicking bad guy booty, but asking me to make friends? Barf.
I am simply asking you to be nice. It is not that difficult.
Gotta stop you right there. These are my co-workers, not friends.
I do not understand the distinction.
When we go out on missions, that's our job. We're all playing for the same team. But asking me to get a drink after? That's what friends do. I'd rather pluck my eyes out with a rusty fork. I don't care if people don't like me. I can't blame them. It's hard being the most skilled, attractive, funniest, and humble person here. They could start an I Hate Deadpool club. I'm already a founding member, but for $20 they could join.
You're only here for a short time. At least make the most of it.
Ah, like a true choose-your-own-adventure. Gotta dump all my points to charisma.
I am being serious.
And it was very cute. I listened, all right?
Are you and Blade going to be okay?
I'm not going to lose any sleep over our squabble, but I can't speak for him.
Just try not to anger him. For me.
You missed your opportunity to make me pinky promise.
What happens if you break that kind of promise?
You cut off my pinky. Don't worry, it'll grow back.
I am fascinated by your worldview.
This will feed my ego for weeks.
Perhaps I should try this somewhere else. The old magic still holds. One of the elemental rods. This does not work. Only one more to go.
I trust your judgment, but that's about it. Don't ask for more.
You have called yourself a leader many times.
I've been in the position where I needed to make decisions for a team.
I'm sure you have made many tough calls.
I do what I can with the information I have. The same could be said of you.
If I was put in the position to lead, I would.
Isn't that how it goes? No one asks for this responsibility, but we do it.
If that is the case, we should have matching jackets.
I'll get right on that.
Have you ever made a mistake?
Who hasn't? Nobody is perfect. I've made my fair share of mistakes, and have done my best to learn from them. Does it always work? No. I am curious to hear how you handle failure.
Failure is inevitable. I like to acknowledge my wrongs, and then take actions to make sure it doesn't happen again.
The important thing is not making the same mistake twice.
Yes, or else nothing has been learned.
I find that a nice relaxing drink also helps to take the sting away. Give yourself some credit, Hunter. You're doing just fine. I had a fantastic time. Well done.
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
Blade wouldn't really hurt Deadpool, right? Even with the healing factor?
Blade, is something the matter?
You tell me, Hunter.
I saw what happened. You do not care for Deadpool, do you?
Things have gone to hell since he showed up.
I understand, but is being rigid the right way to get through to him?
No, Hunter, you don't. He's not trying to get on your nerves 24/7.
What happened on the mission?
I stabbed him.
All right. What happened?
Deadpool was messing around, not taking our job seriously.
So your solution was to hurt him?
You're acting like I did it for fun. I didn't stab Deadpool because he's a pain. He was doing his own thing and got in the way.
We need to focus on the endgame here.
You know how hard that is when you're babysitting a man-child?
Not everyone lives up to your standards, Blade.
Yeah, but the rest of you try. You do what you have to do, but I'm not going out of my way for him.